Hello, the people of YouTube. Hello, Peppa. Hello, Squirrel Sandwich. Carla, Kimberly, Mystery Maverick. How's everybody doing today? The weather was beautiful here, like probably close to 80 and sunny. Hey, in my opinion, allegedly. I even got my brother to go sit outside for a little bit. And vitamin D can't hurt, right? Hey, Puss in Boots. Hey, Captain Avi. So, wow. Um, hey, Ninja. I mean, wow. Uh, I guess the people telling me in Diane's chat I didn't know everything was right. Because I didn't. Put some boots. But uh, I'm going to go ahead and just say it. You know, I saw people in Diane's chat right. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, you're going to have to go listen to Randy. Because I'm not repeating that. Um, it was a horrible, disgusting thing to say about Randy's husband. Um, I didn't know anything about it until Randy blurted it out on a live stream. If I would have heard it prior to that, I don't know what I would have done with it. I don't know what I wouldn't have gone live about it. If you want to know what I'm talking about, Sin said something totally sickening, gross. Hey, Susan L. About Randy's husband. Like I said, I didn't know anything about it. I've come to the conclusion Sin's crazy. Um, Funny that I caught on to it way quicker than Randy ever did. Well, Sin wasn't forking money over to me every freaking week either, but whatever. I can promise you that I didn't co-sign it. I didn't hear it. I don't co-sign it. Sin, if you're listening, you need help. You need professional freaking help if you would make something like that up. It's it's over the top. But go give Randy the view if you want to hear about it because I am not repeating it. Yeah, it was real sick. I still have a problem, and this isn't a but. Hey, D Rod, because there is no but to it. If Sin said it, hey, Kiki, it, 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 it's it's beyond gross. Okay, it's something that should just never ever be said. No, D Rod, I don't want it repeated in my chat. I don't. After today, I'll never speak on it again. I don't really agree with Randy going live about it, but it wasn't said about me. It wasn't said about somebody that I love. So Randy can do with it whatever she wants to do with it. Um I feel like she laid it in some, just like, one wind's always yelling, don't call out a dogs. Don't point out the trolls. Well, in my opinion, they probably fed some information to some trolls. I don't troll. I don't have any alt accounts, anything like that. Um, I just probably wouldn't have handled it that way. But like I said, it's Randy's situation, and Randy can handle it any way she wants to. You know, I do worry about Natasha Cooper using that, but if they want to keep poking Natasha, then whatever. Um, Not good, D Rod. I did get him to sit outside for a little bit. He's getting radiation on his chest, not for life extend, not to extend his life, but to just try to keep him as pain free as possible. Hey, Jenny. Kiki, did your CAT scan go? I mean, do you have the results yet? And don't put them in here. Private message me or something. But like I said, I didn't know anything about that being said. It's a horrible thing to say. Um, it, it is what it is. It's just freaking gross. But I also noticed that. Thank you, D Rod. Hey, Zero. I also have a real problem with allowing someone in the chat which is a creator, not a sub, that goes into chats and writes the thing that they say about another creator on here. That she's a pedo, that her kids have been SA'd, that she's pimped them out. But that person is allowed to go into these chats. She goes into Randy's chat. She goes into One Win's chat. Uh, she's big over there in Alicia's chat. So I have a real problem with that. That woman will never be welcome in my chat. So if you see Art of Handmade Dolls ever show up, yes, please do, Kiki. If you ever see Art of Handmade Dolls show up in my chat, please block her. Hey, Tess. Why that's being tolerated, to me, I don't get it. I don't understand it. That woman is crazy. Um why that person is allowed to be in people's chats, to me, would be like me allowing Sin to come back here. And I don't want Sin in my chat either. So, I don't want anybody whose mind can go there and, I mean, I don't think Sin is 100% lying about everything. But by the same token, when she took it there, then it doesn't really matter anymore, Sin, what you say. You know, I personally believe that Randy has known about Sin's obsession with her for a very long time. And Randy was okay with it until she wasn't. And then Randy comes out, she calls her a thief. When people were coming into Diane's chat last night and saying it doesn't change the thing, it doesn't change anything. I think what they meant, I don't think any of those people that said that, these are ponies, trust me. They're not my favorite people. They don't like me. Well, Jenny says, I think Sin is nice. Sin comes off it as a very nice country, Southern woman. I have personally been at the shit end of the stick when it comes to Randy and her manipulation. I haven't been at the shit end of the stick when it comes to Sin and her manipulation. So, you know, but when people were saying it doesn't change anything, I think what they meant, and if I'm not, if I don't have it right, um, by all means, whoever said it, fire up alive and correct me. But I think what they meant was they don't support Sin saying that. It just doesn't change the fact that they don't like Randy. And I feel the same. I don't support that comment. It blew me away when Randy said it. I was typing. I was like, oh my God, wow. Not in their chat. I'm not allowed in their chat. But I was like, oh my God, you know, again, I don't know that it was something that should have become public, only because I don't want to see Randy's family be set up for trolls. But, Randy made the decision. She has to accept. Right, Kiki. None of the ladies, I don't support Sin's bullshit. I don't support Randy's bullshit. It can happen that way. It can be okay to not support either one's bullshit. I didn't support Randy coming on a live stream screaming Sin's a thief. Um, and I definitely don't support what Sin said about Randy and her family, or mostly about Randy's family. Oh, what a trip from hell, side eye. And I called it the trip from hell way back when. But I do, one when Randy was making it sound like so many people support this. I don't think that's the case. I have not heard one person say, well, I think Sin had every right to say that. And had it have been said in my presence, I would have probably lost my shit. But I don't know what I would have done with it after that, you know? No. But no one would support that. But they still allow that woman in their chats that have said the exact same thing about Laura and her kids. I don't understand that. You don't have to like Laura. By the way, Laura, don't throw that cancer card around because you didn't like it when Alicia did that shit. But when I saw who was in that chat of Randy's, I thought, wait a minute. This is so fucked up. This is so messed up. What Sin said was wrong. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. By the same token, it's wrong to allow that woman. Hey, Flossom. Boy, oh boy, help and fast. What's the matter, Flossom? As I've said, I don't want Sin in my chat. I don't want the Handmaid Dolls lady in my chat. Wait, but did Sin really say that? I'm only going by what Diane said. But they support the Dill lady saying those horrible things. So they are just hip. Who's the Dill lady? Oh, God, please, not pickles. Let's not talk about pickles. Basically, side eye. Hey, Lindsay Lee. But I don't want for One Win, and I think One Win kind of walked it back a little bit and said, well, oh, doll lady. Oh God, thank God. I thought we was going to start talking about frickin' pickles. I don't understand it. You can allow a woman like that in your chat. Last I heard, Wendy went on panel with her over at Alicia's a while back and offered her free merch. I put the proof. Hey, thank you, Chronic. I put the proof on my community post. Nobody can say. Randy went live about it last night, Bluebird. Nobody can say they don't know. They're not aware of what this woman has said about Laura and her kids. And it's just as wrong as what Sin said, except Sin said it behind the scenes. Doesn't make it right. And for them to act as if all these people knew about it, no. And then I can't believe people were going in Diane's and saying it doesn't change anything. I think what they meant by that is it doesn't change the fact that they don't like Randy and possibly Wendy. I agree. People need to shut the fuck up about other people's kids. I totally agree. Other people's husbands. Yeah, I agree, Connie. I don't think anybody goes anywhere. But, again, I do not in any way, shape, or form support what Sin said. And playing the devil's freaking advocate, I don't know what Diane was expected to do with that information. I believe if Diane would have blasted that on a live stream, Randy and Wendy would have had a total come apart. So, like her or not, I think Diane was in between a hard spot and a freaking rock. Because I would have never blasted that on a. Let's just say, everyone knows Laura offered the info of putting daughter in. Oh, stop it! Stop it, plain Jane. Take a fucking link. I am so sick of people like you running around talking fucking nonsense. Take a fucking link or take the fucking road. Get that bitch's link for me, Pepper. I don't care how you feel about Laura. Laura gets on my last freaking nerves 99.9%. I protect abusers. Take a fucking link, bitch. Take a fucking link. Bet you won't. I'll give you $100. You take a fucking link and come up on my panel right now, bitch. I don't protect abusers. What I don't is I don't support people that run around and falsely accuse people of abuse. It was a no-win situation for Diane. Block that bitch. Block Plain Jane. Get her link first, though. I want to go snoop on her fucking channel. You're gross, bitch. You're fucking gross. You're gross for co signing for a woman to run around and say that about another woman. Laura's kids are 10 times better, probably better than yours. They seem to have everybody blocked, side eye. I'm going to go on that bitch's channel. I'm going to see what she's all about. I got her link. Bye, Plain Jane. See, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Hey, Howie. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Somebody that will run and say that about another creator on here, knowing that no matter what you have against Laura, because God knows Laura says and does some dumb shit, but that they would go around and say that shit. I no more accept that than I do what freaking uh Sin says and fucking Art of Handmade Doll says. But it's because it's Laura. It's because it's Laura. It's acceptable. I don't give a fuck who it is. It's not acceptable with Randy. It's not acceptable with Laura. It's not acceptable anywhere on this platform. Well, if Laura wants a break, then Laura's going to have to quit running her mouth, Howie. Now, am I going to be one of these people that go live about Laura every fucking day, all the week? No. After the email from Laura for Morbid, how are people supposed to feel how she used cancer to manipulate and gaslight? Um, okay. I don't know Portal of Distortion, but do you by any chance know Alicia? Because this has been going on for a long time. The using cancer to manipulate. And I said, Laura, don't use your fucking cancer card. I love chronic too. Jenny loves having too. Hey, Carol. See, look at the trolls coming in here. Just imagine what they're going to do with. It's unbelievable. I know you do, Kimberly. I'm glad Laura has somebody like you. She didn't use cancer to manipulate. No, but she did kind of, I'm fighting for my life. Uh, no, Laura. No, 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 no. And I don't even know why anybody would want to communicate with fucking Morbid. It's beyond me. I know, side eye portal. It's like the whole. Yeah, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it is very popular to dislike Laura around here. It's a trend. I don't either, Kiki. I don't either. Howie. I don't That's just it though. I don't hate anybody on here. But it's wrong for Sin to say about Randy's family, and it's wrong for people to say that about Laura's family. Right. Laura is Laura. She isn't going to change. And this ain't even about Laura because, well, it's not. I did say, Laura, don't use your cancer card, man. It's not becoming, especially when it's something very treatable. And I am so glad that Laura is in a position that she can be treated. I'm so glad that Alicia was in a position that she could be treated. I want both of these women to get well. Alicia's done had another surgery. She's feeling better. Get back to life. Get back to your exercise. Get back to living your life. That's all I want. Yeah. The constant, look what Laura said. Look what Laura did. We're not talking about Laura. We done moved on. I do not, absolutely do not agree with accusing people of horrible acts against children. I don't care if it's Randy. I don't care. I don't care if it's Randy. I don't care if it's Laura. I don't care. I don't care who it is. Don't do that. Her kids are good kids, D Rod. Her kids are college bound. One, her youngest is very versed in Christianity, which kind of blows me away because Laura's not. I wish Alicia a speedy recovery too. She was just talking the other day and said she feels better than she has in in a very long time. That's great. I love that for her. I want the same for Laura. I want the same for anybody that is going through pain or physical illness, mental illness. What I have learned over the years on this platform is life is too short to always be up in arms about someone, somebody. Yeah, you come on here, you're ticked off at somebody, you blast your opinion, and you move on. I didn't used to be like that. I used to come on here and just dog, 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 dog. But to sit on here day after day after day after day talking about the same individual when their life doesn't affect your life. True, Kiki. It's not healthy, squirrel. I had a 15-year battle with Brian St. John. I'm not getting into it with him again. Do I hate what he's doing to Darlie's family again? Yeah, I do. There are people that live in a constant cycle every 6 months. Some rando thinks everyone needs to be reminded of things something did. Yeah, I don't. To me, the email had the tone it did because Laura and Allie have a special bond, unfortunately, due to that. So it was highlighted more. Had it have been about anyone else, I'm sure that wouldn't be mentioned as much. Well, I mean, Granny's watching. I'm just going to put it to you simply Laura can't fart on this platform that it doesn't become late breaking fucking news. And I don't I didn't read the email. I don't care about the email. I you know, I saw somebody going over it earlier and all I say is don't use the cancer card, Laura. You can get your point across without saying I'm fighting for my life because there really are people out here that are fighting for their life. And some that no matter how hard they fight, they ain't gonna make it. Laura, you got it. You got this girl. Alicia, she fucking did it. And she came out better on the other side. Can't people just want that for somebody? Can't you just want that? You don't have to like them. I mean, God knows Alicia is one of my favorite people. But never once did I ever think anything other than, you're going to get to the other side of this and you're going to be better for it. What's the matter, Captain Avi? Maybe I'm wrong, but hasn't Laura been strong this whole time and said her cancer is not a big deal? Yes, F bomb. That's what threw me off when she used the cancer card because Laura has been saying all along that this is not a big deal. Um, she's doing this. I agree, Tawanda. I don't know. Okay, I don't even know how this turned around on Laura, other than I said, Laura, don't play the cancer card. It's not becoming. You know, I mean, it just, well, especially when you've been so strong through everything. Yeah, move on, folks. Back to sin. Back to the whole sin Randy thing. I don't think it's a big secret that Sin is nuts. Sin has been nice to me. Um, she's not done anything wrong to me personally. Well, other than she used to chew my face off if I went into Randy's and said anything that went against Randy. I think she was just being dramatic. Yeah. For me, it was Laura saying she's fighting for her life, and that email, it's emotional manipulation, and I don't like it. Right? I agree. But there's a lot of emotional manipulation that goes on this platform. Um, there's a lot of manipulation, period. I mean, I had a woman that emotionally, exactly, Kimberly, just, if you don't want to send prayers, just shut the fuck up. Well, I mean, by her own actions, she needs to maybe step back. Okay, well, she's not going to do that. Portal of distortion. Have you met Laura? Hello, this is Laura. To me, she's just not exciting enough to talk about every fucking day of the week. I'm sorry. And yes, I guess any cancer diagnosis would be. I mean, I gotta be honest, guys. When I got diagnosed with cancer, it didn't feel like I was fighting for my life because I guess because I had a really good oncologist that was able to tell me that this is doable. But sometimes it's not doable. And those are the people my prayers lie with. Not that I don't pray for Laura because she needs extra prayers because of her mouth. But it is what it is. Like I said, the host sin thing, I do not support that. The first time I heard it is when Randy and Wendy blurted it out last night. I'm not so sure I would have put that out into the universe, but again, it's not me. It's Randy that has to deal with the repercussions from that. I hope there are none. I hope nobody is gross enough to do that. But by the same token, when you have a person that has said the exact same things, yeah, true, Tess, about another creator, and you allow that person in your chats, the sin story seems to be multi layered like an onion, stinks like one too. I don't want to even touch, I don't want to touch the layers of that. I don't want to touch that. But when people were coming into Diane's and saying it didn't change anything, and then listening to One Win and Randy make it sound like those people were supporting what Sin said. No. Hey, Regina, I believe what those people were saying is it doesn't change the fact that they still don't like Randy and Wendy. And I tend to agree with that. I'm sorry that happened to Randy, but it doesn't change the fact that I don't like Randy. I don't like Wendy. No one buried. Well, side eye. I mean, I still say, right, D Rod? See, D Rod, I think, supports Randy and Wendy. And I love D Rod. We're not all going to like the same people. Wouldn't that be weird? No. What it would be a platform full of fucking bullies. If we all like the same people, that would mean we all dislike the same people. And all you would do is come on here every freaking day and talk about the same people. I don't want to be like that. I was like that. I don't want to be like that. I don't know that you can watch Sin per se Portal, but it's Randy's Life is the name of Randy's channel. If you want to go watch what was said. Oh, it definitely crossed the line, Regina. And when I say that I don't know that I would have put it out there in the universe, and you're saying I think Randy just wanted everyone to know how bad the lie was, I can agree with that to a certain extent because not a lot of people knew about that. I know I didn't. I just don't know that I would have put that out there for some sick fuck to run with. I don't know that I would have, but I'm not Randy and them, and they're not me. I have experienced firsthand Randy's manipulation. Firsthand. My opinion hasn't changed about the fact that I feel like Randy knew Sin was crazy a long time ago, but the benefits outweighed the the downside until it didn't anymore. That's how I feel. Yeah, you know, that's yes, Tinker, I believe that. Welcome, Portal, to the channel where you get absolutely nothing in return. And for one win to go on and praise whoever the mole was or is in Diane's, I'm not in Diane's, I don't know. But for one win to go in and say they were heroes, I will never support a Discord mole. Ever. Never. And was Samara a hero when she took shit out of Randy's Discord? I think not. I think not. But to portray them as heroes because they told Randy something that ultimately hurt her. Hey, polka dot Suzanne. Good job, D Rod. If it was done to them and it was by Samara and that was a touchy subject. Yes, Kiki. It wasn't cool when Samara took shit out of Randy's Discord, but it's cool for somebody to be sitting in Diane's and feeding the shit to One Win long before the comment of what Sin said got out there. Yeah, Mystery Maverick, pretty much. Sorry. I don't know why Danelle don't strike him for using her TikTok on his YouTube channel, but that's just me. I don't know. just another effed up situation here on the tubes. And yeah, Samara's still around. I think she hangs out over in Starlights, maybe. I would, Mystery Maverick. I mean, whatever. He ain't gonna care. It'll just pop up another channel and be angrier or nastier than he is now. But yeah, just another really messed up situation on the tubes that, people feel very strongly about, and I don't blame them. Um, by the same token, if you're going to feel strongly about that, then maybe you should feel strongly about another person running around saying the same exact shit about another creator on here. That's all I'm going to say. Wrong is wrong is wrong is wrong. If you were in a group chat and you saw the others stalking someone, would you tell them? Uh, would I? Wait a minute. If I was in a group chat and you saw the others stalking someone, would you tell them? Like stalking them on YouTube? Or like stalking them in their real life? For something like that, I know I'd want to know. No, in real life, going by their house taking pictures. I don't agree with going to somebody's house. I don't agree with that. Taking pictures of cars and license plates. No, I don't agree with Brian doing that to Trisha. I don't agree with Trisha doing it back to Brian. I don't agree with Savage doing it to Bombshell. I don't agree with everyone is a stalker and has a portal. I just don't think you should go into people's real lives. And I don't think you should involve their families. Right, Tess. That's a reason a lot of people don't do behind the scenes. I personally belong to a Discord that is I belong to a couple Discords, and they're very supportive of me. And with what I've been going through in the last few months, it's been a godsend to have these people to talk to, because I can't really talk to my family about it all the time because they're living it too. So, Discord can actually be a good thing, but it's kind of always been a cardinal rule. You just don't take shit out of a Discord. I mean, like I said, in the last October, November, December, January, February, March, the last 5 months, it's been an absolute blessing to have some of these women and men in my life through Discord. So I do have somewhere to go and cry and just type out what a fucked up day it is today. Um, so it's what you make it. Don't ever say anything in Discord you would not want out on the YouTube platform. It's simple. Don't ever let anybody have something to hang over your fucking head on this platform. And don't ever say anything that you wouldn't be willing to say to the person's face. Yes, Mystery Maverick. Live rent free in his head because that drives him crazy. You might get accused of being a mole. If you ain't talking shit behind the scenes, I mean, I'm okay with the fact that Diane told Randy about what Sin said. I guess if it was said directly to me in private, I'd be like, whoa, you know, maybe Randy needs to know about this. But I don't agree with patting Discord moles on the back and saying, way to go, bringing me everything said in somebody's Discord. I'm very proud of you. No, I don't. Because a lot of times it's just shit talk in a Discord, and I don't really need to know everything bad that's said about me. It's, you know, minus the thing that just went down. I'm not including that in just Discord chit chat. Agreed, Zero. It is. It's real life. Real life and doxing is the norm around here, and it's gotten sad. Do you know? I the other day I was bored, and I went and just started watching some old live streams of everybody's. Not anybody in particular, just pulling up old live streams. Um, Couple like old clip channels that aren't around anymore, like Drama Vault. I don't think they're around anymore. Um, what was that other one? I don't know. Uh, the Muffin Man, and the people that I saw in the streams, you don't see them anymore. True, Kiki. Oh, I love the Ballet Babe troll list. But that was done on a live stream. I mean, Ballet Babe read those out on a live stream. That wasn't no secret list. And it was funny as shit. I don't know, Lori. I heard they weren't well. One of them, both of them. I don't know. I don't know what happened to them. You think you've seen the Muffin Man around? I know isn't there a Muffin Mouse? It's just weird that you go and you look in live streams and you see people that used to be in lives all the time. You don't see them anymore. And it makes you wonder what happened to these people. I hope they're okay. It's just weird. If you just go back three, pull up a 3-year old stream and look at the people in the chat and see if you don't come across somebody that you think to yourself, what happened to them? They were always a cool chatter, like Tess. Tess is a cool chatter. Everybody likes Tess. Nobody has a problem with Tess being in their chat. As far as I know, nobody has a problem. But the other day, I was like, wonder what happened to them. Always liked them. They were always nice to me in chat. Wonder what happened to them. It's really, yeah, D Rod, you've done that? It's gotten so gross on here and so much real life and horrible accusations about people's lives. I know people that don't even want to stream, that don't even want to be in chats. Tess, where are you blocked? I'll have a talk with them. Well, that goes back to what I said, D Rod. We're not all going to like the same people. Um, and that's okay. But I do wish we'd go back to the days where, I mean, the goalpost hasn't only been moved, it's gone. Maybe F bombs, maybe. I don't like it. I don't, somebody can be totally ornery on here. That doesn't give you the right to go into their real lives, in my opinion. You know what, Joy? I woke up this morning with her on my heart. I actually text somebody and said, I woke up thinking about Marcia today. Um, all I can say is the last I heard, she needs prayers. Laura has you blocked, Tess? Laura. Yeah, I do remember the Yo Mama jokes. I can honestly say I've not been much in a mood to joke around lately. Um, I did want to touch on this because I do want Randy to know that people don't support that. And they kind of tried to make it sound like people were supporting it. And I've not seen one person pop up and say, "Yeah, we support Sin saying that." Yeah, it's funny that you brought her up, D Rod, because literally I woke up this morning and she just popped into my mind. And I typed it to, well, I'll just tell you, I typed it to Pepper. I'm thinking about Marcia today. Laura, unblock Tess. Come on, Laura. And Zero, come on. Get with the program, Laura. Unblock these people. They're good people. They just like to come. Well, Tess just likes to come. Oh, well, Tess says never mind. See, I don't have a problem with people like Tess. She never says anything he, she, I don't know. Hey, Steph, I don't know if Tess is a he or a she. I don't know. I don't care. But I think it's a she. I'm going to go with she. And she never says anything ugly. Right, Christy, prayers. She gives you truth. She might put some truth in your chat and you don't want to see it or read it, but I never seen Tess go below the fucking belt. And Tess goes in everybody's streams. Well, except for Laura's and whoever else she's blocked in. Oh no, it's Tess. When Randy, Wendy, and Sin are all actually nuts, the actual truth on anything is distorted as fuck. True. Like I said, I don't have to agree with Sin's insanity to totally flip and say, "Oh, I love Randy now because Sin's crazy." It don't have to be that way. It's not going to be that way. Me too, Tess. Me too. Christy, I hope you're feeling better with your shingles. I didn't just drop a no no on Christy. Christy said it in a chat. Hello. Hello, Cosmic. I don't know, guys. I just wanted Randy to know because I do not have back scene conversations, behind the scenes conversations with Randy. And I just wanted her to know that people don't support that. And please don't think they do. By the same token, it doesn't dissolve Randy of any fuck shit she's done. Just because somebody else does fuck shit doesn't mean that you you're totally free and clear of your fuck shit. But my brother did just come in for treatment, and I do want to talk to him. Um, he's feeling really bad, guys, really bad. So just say a little prayer that the pain stays minimal. Again, I didn't want Randy to think that people support that. Um, by the same token, it when people said it doesn't change anything, it doesn't change. You know, you don't get absolved of your fuck shit because somebody else does fuck shit. Thank you, Lindsay. Um, and I think that's what people meant when they said doesn't change anything. And I'm not trying to speak for other people. That's just the way I took it. I think I just found Plain Jane. Where did you locate her at, Tinker? Thank you, Ninja. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Steph. Thank all of you, Carla. All of you. Um, like I said, I don't. I'm to the point that thanks, Rockabit. I pray for peace. That's where I'm at with this whole situation. I gave up on my miracle. I don't give up on miracles, but I give up on that miracle. But now I pray for peace. And remember, life is short, way too short to be stressing every day over something that is said or done on this platform. Yes, if something bad is said and you want to nip it, then nip it. But, well, I agree with that side eye. Oh, she's a Tammy hater? Oh, good Lord. That explains it. Oh, I'm not even going there. I just, some people are not to be fucked with. It doesn't change the fact that 2 weeks ago, whatever, Randy contacted somebody's church and stands by it. So if you're anti going real life and you're anti doxing and you're anti doing this, doing that, I've doxed. I have doxed in a backhanded way, but I still did it. I'm not proud of it. I did it. I own it. I'll have to own it for the rest of my time on here. But if you don't stand for fuck shit like that, then you don't stand for it, regardless of whose mouth it's coming out of. Yep, life can change in a second, and your priorities become real. Most certainly. But with that being said, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to sit with him for a little while. He's usually wiped out after. Yes, Portal. That's who it is. I don't think people should fuck with that woman. She gets like 5 people in her chat. But it is what it is. People want to contact her church, get up on a panel and scream she's the demon, scream she needs Jesus, and then notify her church to get her booted out. I don't get it. But it's not mine to get. All I can do is come on here, voice my opinion, and move along. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Moving along. So, guys, have a great day. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for supporting the stream. Um, Fuck shit is fuck shit. It doesn't matter whose mouth it's coming out of. Well, she didn't get kicked out of church. Randy just tried real hard to get her kicked out of church. Notified her church. Randy and Shannon notified Tammy's church. You didn't hear about that, Sada? I agree. Nothing warrants going real life. Nothing. If you get to the point that you want to reach out and touch somebody's real life, then you've got the problem. That's a you problem, not a them problem. With that, I'm getting off here because I'm going to go hang out with my brother for a little bit. So thank you guys for coming in, listening to me ramble. I'll see you guys around the tubes. Bye, guys.